Well. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes. New York City is so great that we now know who will win next week's election for mayor of New York City. The election result is written and sealed, just like in the third world country. We not only know the winner, we also know the margin of victory. 59 to 38, with a 3% voting for Anthony Weiner.
Anthony Weiner?
Yes, so...
This is not working. I need help.
I'm in the middle of a monologue.
Yeah,
Can't you see?
But I need to look good for a Halloween party.
We can do that after the show.
No. I'm sure I want to look good.
Don't worry. I will help you after the show.
After the show?
After the show, not now.
In that case, I say...
What up, everyone? This is Desiree Gibson. I'm introducing Dr. Jackery Damages.
Thank you. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
New York City is so great that we are now sure of who is going to win the election next week.
Wow.
Yeah, the election for the mayor of New York City. Yeah, the result is written and sealed, just like all the other third world countries. We not only know the winner, we also know the margin of victory. Wow. 59 to 38.
Wow.
Yeah, with 3% voting for Anthony Weiner. Yeah. The only thing I'm allowed to tell you is that the next mayor will be someone who is taller than this current one. You know, he's very short. He's very short. Yeah. What we're waiting for now is how long it will take New York Post to publish a picture of our new mayor smoking weed. Yeah, why? Yeah, why? Mm-hmm. Like, you think he doesn't smoke weed? He does. Otherwise, why is it that all these black folks are all behind him?
What?
You think it's because he's taking care of one of our sisters? Get out of there. Talking about leaders who are doing bad things, the U.S. spy agency, NSA, has been listening to conversations of world leaders. Yes, yeah, including those that were formerly called American allies. Germany, France, Spain, and other European countries, they are mad as hell. Because their private conversations were being listened to in Washington, D.C. Not even the Pope was spared. Including the Pope.
Wow.
These leaders have been calling President Obama to register their anger. In each case, Obama claims that he knew nothing about that. When asked, how could you be the president of the United States and know nothing? Obama gave the same answer. They told me if I ask too much questions, they will show a video of my birth in Kenya. The leaders all thought Obama was lying until he showed them this video. Watch. Yeah. Talking about things that happen in Kenya, did you know that Kenyan soldiers took a break from fighting Al-Shabaab terrorists at the Westgate Mall to loot the stores there? No. Sorry, I mean to shop. They went to shop. Yeah, they were shopping while the mall is under siege.
Wow.
That question has been troubling Kenyans since the incident. The Kenyan media has been insisting that looting took place in those places. But it makes the government very uncomfortable.
Wow.
Now, here is a CCTV video the media obtained about the incident. Watch.
Helping themselves to goods in an abandoned supermarket. The troops enter the Naku mat holding their guns, and then are caught on camera leaving carrying plastic bags looking like they've just been shopping.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, here is the reaction of a certain Kenyan first lady to this media attack.
You have been tormenting us. I don't know what to get out of it. You get in and nearly came to your studios last night to attack you the way I did in the nation.
Yes! Reporters, stop tormenting these people in power. What do you reporters gain from telling lies? Now, let's leave Kenyans alone. Tomorrow, something big is happening in Nigeria.
What?
Yeah, a partial eclipse of the sun will take place in Nigeria. It's a very big deal. It's a very big deal. The moon will come between the earth and the sun, And for a moment, there will be total darkness in Nigeria.
Oh,
As if Nigerians are supposed to be scared. Oh, darkness. But the Director General of the Nigerian Space Research and Development Agency, we have such here. His name is Dr. Said Mohammed. He said that there is no cause for alarm, that people should not panic.
Wow.
In the same breath, he said that people should get sunglasses to wear. Because Apollo might come. Now, you see, the man said you should not panic. Listen to him.
Partial rays, it is recommended that you wear glasses so that your eyes are not affected. There's no cause for alarm. There's no need to panic.
He said that animals may make some weird noises, like these ones. He also said that flights may start dropping from the air all across Nigeria. But you should not panic. You should not panic. Listen to the man.
It does not even affect flights. And therefore, people should note when these things happen. And it's up to the science desk for astronomy, for which you have a whole center doing issues of astronomy and space studies.
Yes. He said, just when flights start dropping, take note and call the science desk for astronomy, for which we have a whole center doing issues of astronomy and space studies. Wow. Unbelievable. Doesn't that man give you confidence in inspire you? Yeah. If we were in the dark ages before Boko Haram, people in northern Nigeria would have been rioting, and they would blame this eclipse on the anger of gods on sinners like you, and you. For those of you who do not understand the science behind the eclipse of the sun, the whole eclipse thing is like what is happening in Aso Rock in the last 2 weeks. In this case, Sahara reporters came between Jonathan and his Stella and curated this partial eclipse for the president. This is the scientific illustration of what is happening.
Wow.
Yes. Thank God our president went to Jerusalem for a spiritual rebirth. He traveled to where tourists all visit. He even went to the tomb of Jesus.
Wow.
Yes, the place where Jesus was buried. There our president knelt down and pastors prayed for him.
Hallelujah.
That must be a wonderful, very wonderful experience. I know some of you have been saying, it's of no consequence because Jesus was not there anymore. I say, go and sit down.
Yes.
Are you saying that if you have a chance to visit your womb, the womb where you came from, you won't go because you are not there anymore?
No.
Now, what if Jesus left some powers there when he resurrected?
That's right. Yes.
All you I too know people, even if Jesus says, when 2 or 3 are gathered in my name, I will be there. That doesn't mean that if you gather inside the tomb where he was buried, he won't give you special treatment.
That's right.
Can't you think? Or if you go to the mountain where he gave the sermon on the mountain, or you jump into the river where he cured some leprosy, you get some special treatment.
Yes, sir.
Now, watch this moment and let me know if you are not moved. Watch.
Good leaders see transgenerationally, but weak leaders just see the moment. What are you seeing? When you look at my nation, what are you seeing? What are you seeing? What are you seeing?
What are you saying? What are you seeing? What are you seeing? I'm seeing Jonathan. I'm seeing Ruben Abati. I'm seeing Maku. What are you seeing? Anyway, there was this interesting moment when Pastor Ayo, Orisa Jeffo, you know him, that Christian Association leader who used to smoke weed. He prayed for Stella Odua. And people traveling with Jonathan refused to say Amen.
Oh, wow.
How rude could you be? And in the holy land of all places, these mere mortals kept God waiting for their Amen. I can tell you right here that it won't be well for you. You. It won't be well for you. Meanwhile, the National Assembly panel looking into Stella Odua's activities at the Aviation Ministry has been sitting in Abuja. She appeared in front of the panel on Thursday and said that she did not do anything wrong. She did not know what the hell they are talking about. When you listen to her story and those of other people who appeared in front of the panel, you see that the story has gotten careless. But that did not worry President Jonathan. This is President Jonathan's reaction after Stella finished her testimony. Watch. Yes. Now, here is a new segment we call No, He Didn't. While President Jonathan was visiting Israel, Sheikh Gumi released a statement where he described Jonathan's visit this way. Listen. Wow. There is shared recklessness in such an adventure. The message is that he is insensitive to Muslims' sensibilities. If Jonathan wants religious peace in Nigeria, his visit to a religiously controversial state is a mistake. Good, yeah. Now, this is a memo to you, Sheikh Gumi. I cannot believe that you fell for that trap. I know there is no ignore button on your mouth or something, but you can do yourself a favor by using a makeshift ignore button. That's the memo. In other news, it was revealed this week that the wife of the Enugu State Governor, Mrs. Clara Chime, has been in house arrest for the past 4 years.
Wow.
Yeah. The revelation came from a Save Our Soul letter she sent to a human rights group. The woman cried that Chime has not visited their matrimonial bed for 4 years and won't let her go and see other men. In fact, she says that she has forgotten how that thing is done. I mean, Chime, walk him. This is not correct. This is not correct. Is the clipper not sharp, or is it that the barber doesn't have a scale? You got the joke? Just in case you're watching us in Okrika, the hometown of the First Lady, please extend our congratulations to her for the state burial of her mother. It is not an easy thing to accomplish this day and age. No. If you can, please, can you count the number of bishops and priests that officiated that event?
What?
Yeah, it's now become a new measure of how fast a dead person can get into heaven. The more the pastors that showed up at your burial, the faster you cruise into heaven.
Wow.
Now, here are some stories making headlines across Nigeria this week. Nigeria won't break up in 2015, says former U.S. Ambassador Walter Carrington. How does he know? Was he a former CIA in Nigeria? Jesse Jackson Jr. goes to jail for misusing $750,000 campaign funds.
Hey.
This cannot be good news for Stella Odua, is it? This cannot be good news. Federal government can't perform magic in crisis, says President Jonathan. Wow. Okay, the truth is coming out now. So all these promises, campaign promises, are nothing. Yawa. All right. So which one should go first? Is it the federal government or the crisis? Tinubu closes Lagos market to install his daughter, the Iyaloja of Lagos State.
Wow.
Now, this is my question. Imagine what will happen the day Tinubu ascends to heaven. What would they do to Lagos? Being sexy is not about having big backside, says Mercy Johnson. Yes. It's overrated. But it doesn't hurt to have one, even if it's made of cement. Evander Holyfield's 109-room mansion to be auctioned off. Wow. Someone should call Two-Face Dibia. He needs to get that kind of mansion for all his kids. Don't you think? Yeah. 103-year-old groom marries 99-year-old bride after 80 years of being together.
Wow.
Now, why the rush, my man? Why the rush? Are you really sure she's the one? Take your time, Depressed single man who could not get a girlfriend cut off his own penis because it is of no use to him.
Oh.
Hallelujah. That's what we're talking about. A tree that cannot bear fruit must be cut down.
Yeah.
Is that not what the Bible says?
Yeah.
It's time for your email.
letter. Wadada love letter. Wadada hey.
Do we have emails today?
Yes, doctor.
All right, let's hear them.
Okay, our first email is from Gafar in the UK. He writes, Dear Doctor, I think Nigeria is the only country run by a president that has no clue what is going on in his country. It's like a mafia boss not knowing he's running a criminal enterprise. Both the president and his so-called PhD hunter wife runs Nigeria like it's a family bank, spending money like no man's business. Both their English is primary school standard. Can't even make sense of what they both say sometimes. So how do we expect change in the educational system?
Wow.
We need someone young and strong-minded with a vision to rule Nigeria. But I know that won't happen because we still have those old, useless, and corrupt baboons since the 1950s to rule us. People of Nigeria need to stand up to these people, better sooner than later. Tell them we want change in all aspects of government. All those old maroons need to vacate their position so people with a vision and willingness can take Nigeria to the next stage. What do you think, Doctor?
My friend, I agree completely. I even go far by recommending that someone who has suffered and has been dragged through the mud is experienced and should take over and run Nigeria. No. Not that picture now. This man, not that picture. The other one. Yes, yeah, someone like that. Yes. Next.
Our second email is from Adeola in Qatar. He writes, Hi, Dr. Damages. God saves your head. I thought you would not read my messages. But by the way, I tried to have a camera, and while doing my own recording, I heard strange sound. Quickly, I realized I'm in Qatar, which is closer to UAE, where our politicians used to do their things. Dr. Damages, your advice is good, but not applicable in my case. Secondly, you promised us Dr. Mrs. Damages. If you have problem on who to act the scenes, my wife can do that. I married a very ugly wife, but as soon as she can get kids, she becomes so pretty like Miss Patient. All we need to do is swapping around of how she will get to the USA and send down to Matsukosi, or what is your fake nurse name, LOL. I really love Lepa. Moreover, her skin is just too good for Qatar weather. Every day. What is this person
talking about? You. Your skin is good for Qatar.
Understand.
Now, Adeola, thank you so much for writing. The first lady is giving her mom a befitting burial.
Rest in
A
peace.
state burial. So be respectful, at least for today. The money they are spending in this weekend alone is enough to pay the school fees of every student, university student in Bayelsa State. Just think about that. About tomato juice. Write me again. We plan how to transfer her to you and get your wife here. Next.
Yeah. Our third email is from Joe in Pakistan. He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, thank you very much for the good job. This is my first email to you, though I have been watching your program regularly. Finally, you decide to talk to your sister Stella in her cars, and also Buhari the other day. Somebody said you are Buhari's associate, of which you denied, but I do not believe you. Please, when are you coming for your prayer initiation as Boko Haram member? And please, I'm having pains near my waist. Can you kindly send your nurse tomato just to take care of me?
You see, what's his name again? Joe or what? What's his name? My friend.
Too
What are
much.
you doing in Pakistan? What are you doing there? You see, I know what you did last summer. But don't mess with me. You know that I tell people, I will survive whether it's Buhari that is president or Jonathan that is president. I don't care. I will survive. If Jonathan remains the president, I will keep painting my face black. If it is Buhari, I will have to lose some weight. That's all. But all these other short people, I don't know yet what to do, you know. Next.
Our fourth email is from Shegun in Ibadan. He writes, You are the best. You guys at Sahara TV has given me and a lot of people who have introduced this show a reason to have hope in terms of living. You see, this country is full of shit. And though you make me laugh and happy from that day I started watching this show till now. But my question is that, do you think Nigeria can be better?
Oh, thank you, Shegun, for introducing our show to your friends. We appreciate that, you know. Nigeria will be better the day youths like you will say, give me liberty or give me death. Yeah. Nigeria will be better the day young people stop worshipping the same people who are insulting them. insulting their intelligence.
Yep.
Nigeria will be better the day Arebo Shola goes back to school. Next.
Our fifth email is from Kenny in Mogadishu. He writes, your show is cool and interesting, but you still don't get the name of our pastors. They are known as pastorpreneurs.
Wow.
Cause man picking must chop.
my man, what are you doing in Mogadishu, by the way?
I don't know.
Anyway, I don't care what you call them. All I know is that if you know how much your church collects in tithes and offerings each Sunday, it is your church. If you don't know, it is your pastor's church. If the hierarchy of the church are all relations, it is their church. If it is not, it is your church. Next.
Our sixth email is from Ibrahim from Bangladesh. He writes, hello, doctor. I'm Ibrahim from Bangladesh. Actually, I don't even know when I got addicted to your show. By the way, keep it up. We need more people like you in Nigeria. The statement that our GEJ did. He did about if you want to heal the world, you have to heal Africa. To heal Africa, you need to heal Nigeria. He has to finish the statement by saying, if you want to heal Nigeria, you have to heal Ngozi, Stella, Alison, what? Madieko?
Madeke, yeah.
Oh, Alison Madieke. The last one, Madam Patient. My regard to the world #1 talkative nurse, Tomato Juice.
Ibrahim, thank you so much for writing us from Mogadishu. Where? Mogadishu?
Bangladesh.
Oh, Bangladesh. Oh, thank you for writing us from Bangladesh. I am sure that one of them got healed over the weekend when they were in Israel at the River Jordan. One of them jumped in there. You know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, she got healed. So, next.
Our seventh email is from Isioma in Spain. He writes, hello, Dr. Damages. Sorry that I have not had time to write you. I have never missed any of your episodes. You are indeed the best doctor Nigeria needs right now.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. I want to make a point here. I listened to our president speaking with Obama that he must fix Nigeria. I wept. Why? How can an elected president of sovereign country beg a Western president to come fix Nigeria? Well, we are the opposition party in Nigeria. Uncle Bola Tinubu, where you dey? Buhari and co. To tell Mr. President what to do. I have recommended your hospital to all my Nigerian friends because we desperately need your kind of doctor. Say hi to Tomato Juice.
Oh, thank you so much, Isoma. Thank you so much for recommending our show. You are asking where are the opposition? They are busy installing their daughters as the Ogidibodibo of Nigeria land. So until they finish that, they won't pay attention to what the president is doing. That's all. Next, we don't have time. Run. Go.
Our final email is from Opara in Nigeria. He writes, I don't like your program. You don't like it. It's a crazy display of immaturity and stupidity.
Oh my God.
You don't crack useful jokes, if not insulting the president, even in areas that are degrading to his person and position. I wonder how you will feel if your father is insulted this way.
Oh my God.
An American cannot go this far to ridicule his president in a foreign land the way you do, attacking not only his government, but his personality and ego. Wow. My main growth is that your English isn't too good itself. Neither are you fluent, despite the fact that you are based in the U.S. I don't know who is paying you, Sahara reporters, to write all these anti-Jonathan reports, because you have always been one-sided in your reports, turning blind eyes to fraud committed by opposition elements, like the buyback of Lagos, Epe, concession, and Fashola's bulletproof jeeps. It will be a miracle if my message is read in your next program. I will be waiting, though I don't expect it to be read, but nevertheless, I have passed my message.
Thank you, Gochuku. Thank you for writing. We don't claim to be matured here. We're not shy to say that we are stupid. Sitting in the toilet. Stupid Buhari. No, in fact, our currency for trade is stupidity.
Pretty much.
But we love it when people who are not in America tell us what Americans can do and cannot do to their presidents. And to hold them accountable and to humanize them. We like it. But Thank you for the lessons, even though we prefer to watch American TV instead and find out for ourselves. Yeah? But just so you know, we don't laugh at President Jonathan's difficulty in expressing himself because we are better than him. We laugh at it because we want him to be better than us. I told my editors to put together where we made grammatical errors on our show, and they said it would take months. When they finally put it together, we are going to show them to you. But I hope you keep watching, and Ugochukwu, don't worry. Our stupidity is not infectious. If it gets too much, you can wear sunglasses. That is all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages@gmail.com. And you can follow us at Dr. Damages. Now, here is my concern for today. I know how to say it now. Now, here is my concern for today. It is taken from the book of Albert Einstein. It says, there are two things that are infinite. One is stupidity, and the other one is the universe. And here we keep the stupidity thing, you know. Until next week, I am Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You hear yourself!
The guys say that we are immature and stupid.
Immature, stupid, I don't care. Those are your people.
Are we going to bed?
No, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I'm on the rock, and then I take a stop. I had to run like a fugitive.
Welcome to Forstview Luxury Hotel. At Forstview Luxury Hotel, we offer excellent service. Our rooms have all the necessary facilities to make your stay comfortable and memorable. You will also have access to internet service, breakfast, 24-hour power supply, full air condition, free international calls, free tire pumping service, and free car battery charge. So what are you waiting for? Quickly visit Forstview Luxury Hotel. We are located at number 1 Adeola Mishile off Raji Rasaki Road, First Estate, Amuwo, Odofin Festac, Lagos. For more information or reservation, please call us on 08075787135 or 08099900601. You can also take advantage of our online ongoing promo at www.forceviewhotel.com to make your reservation and payment for your favorite room, which attracts a discount rate. Please note, rooms are reserved based on first come, first serve. Forstview Luxury Hotel. Experience the home of comfort. They come.